Hello and welcome to the Bookworm Clubhouse, where reading and learning become a grand adventure of epic proportions. Today, we'll dive into exciting summer activities and important tips for summer swimming safety.
Hello, Norwal friends. North and I are thrilled to kick off our very first show. We invite you all to join us on this exciting adventure, and we hope you enjoy the journey.
Let's dive right in. Who here enjoys swimming? I certainly do, but it's crucial or important to keep some water safety rules in mind. Wells, are you familiar with any water safety rules?
My mom tells me to never swim alone.
Hey, my granddad shares the same advice with me. Never swim alone, and always make sure there's a responsible grown-up with you. Do you know anything else?
I don't know.
That's okay if you don't know. That's why I'm here. My name is Shelby, and I have experience in swimming and being a lifeguard. How can I help you?
Hello, Shelby, and welcome to our Bookworm Clubhouse. We can't wait to go swimming in the summer. The one rule we know is to never swim alone. What other rules should we know?
When you're at the pool, you should never run because the water's all over the floor, so if you run, you might slip. You also should never dive in the shallow waters because if you hit your head, you might go unconscious and then a lifeguard will have to save you. You should never have any horseplay in the water, like dunking other people or jumping on top of them because you could cause them to drown. You also should always swim with a grown-up, or along with your grown-up, there has to be a lifeguard on the chair at all times. And you should always know your swimming strengths. If you know you can't swim or stand in the deep end, then you should never go in the deep end.
Whoa, that is a lot of information. Could you recap or say the rules again?
You should never run. You should never dive in the shallow waters. You should never have horseplay, like pulling people under the water. You should always swim with a grown-up and a lifeguard, and you should know your swimming strengths.
Wow! Thank you for explaining the rules. Can you explain what swimming strokes are?
Most kids do doggy paddle, which is like right in front, like how a dog would swim in the water. And that's the easiest, but it's not the most effective. There's also freestyle when your arms are all the way up and they push you forward. Or if you want to be on your back, you can do backstroke, which is the same, but pulling your arms backwards. Or what I find the easiest is a breaststroke, and it's right in front of you, opening up.
This is so much fun. I can't wait to go swimming with a grown-up.
Me too. Shelby, would you like to read us a book called Swim, Swim, Sink?
Of course.
Swim, swim, sink. Swim, swim, sink. For Rachel's, a new oven. One happy duck sits down to rest. 3 tiny eggs, 1 twiggy nest. 3 eggs hatch, crack, crack, crack. 3 tiny ducks, quack, quack, quack. 3 tiny ducks in 1 straight line, new happy flock, all feeling fine. 3 tiny ducks jump right in, splish, splish, splash. Swim, swim, sink. Wait, what? Let's try that again. 3 tiny ducks jump right in, splish, splish, splash. Swim, swim, sink. I didn't know ducks could sink. This is a problem. Ducks need to swim, and all of the sinking is ruining the rhyme. Maybe a quick running start and a great big jump, or maybe not. How about a push from below? Water wings? State-of-the-art scuba gear? Stilts to stay high and dry? A jet ski? Wait, they've got it. Let's try this again. 3 tiny ducks swim, swim, float. This clever duck used its shell as a boat. Quack, quack, arr. The end.
I know! We can make a paper pirate boat. Oh, Miss Erin, will you help us make a paper pirate boat?
Well, hello, friends. Today, we are going to make a paper pirate boat. How exciting. So we are going to grab a piece of paper. You can use a recycled piece of paper like this one, whatever you have at hand. And you're going to take this piece of paper and you're going to fold the top down to the bottom. And then you're going to press out the side. We're going to have to take this corner and we're going to bring it down. We're going to do the same to the other side, but you want to make sure it's even. And you press it down just like this. Perfect. Very nice. Now we're going to turn over our piece of paper that we have, and we're going to take the top part and we're going to bend a little bit just like this. And we're going to put it over our side there and our other side there, just like that. Now we're going to turn it over again and we're going to do the same process. We are going to fold and fold over the corners and fold over the corners. And what you know is that we have a triangle shape now. It's exactly what you want to do. And make sure all the corners are good. So now we're going to take our piece of paper and we are going to open it just like so. And before we had a triangle, now we are going to have a square, just like this. So we had a triangle and now we have a square. So from here, we are going to lift up the bottom part and we're going to bring it all the way to the top. Make sure you fold nice and neat. Turn it over to the other side, bring up the bottom and fold again, nice and neat. Now we have a smaller triangle. Okay, so we are almost there. So what we're going to do is we are going to open our triangle just like that. And then the magic's going to happen because we're just going to open just like that. And before you know it, there is your paper boat. Now, since this is your paper boat, you can color it, you can do whatever you would like to make it your own pirate paper boat. I hope you enjoy
My own pirate boat. Thank you, Miss Erin and Miss Shelby. I hope everyone enjoyed our first Bookworm Clubhouse. I did. Everyone have a wonderful and bookworm adventure. Remember to be safe in the water. Never swim alone. Sail away, my friends.
Bye. Thank you, Shelby.